Alright, here we go again. Got one more board of flowers to do. And then we move on. Okay. Alright. 3 and a 5 together. Obviously you can't have all 3 of these, so you need to have 2 of them, and therefore none of these can be. And if, yeah, okay, no, that's it. No, one of these has to, yeah, no, but, okay. Does this 5 say anything about itself? For example, if this happens, obviously you can't have all 4 of those, so you need both of these. That means it'd be something like this, I think. What about this, though? Oh, yeah. Because then if this happens, then you need that, which is a problem. But if this happens, then you can't have, yeah. I mean, in particular, this row can only have at most 2 out of 3, and same with that, so this has to be a mine. And now if this is a mine, these are both gone, and it's actually completely fine. Okay. But if this, oh no, because if that's a mine, you can just do this, and then everything's fine. Rip. Yeah, what? I'm kind of baffled here. What exactly could even be happening? Okay, so let's say this isn't one. Then we have this, then that's gone, and you just do that, and then there you go. Everything's fine. And that would be that. Oh, so I think the point is, yeah, okay, so actually that, and also this. Okay. Alright, this needs one of those 2 to be a thing for its buddy, so there you go. One of these has to happen. 2 of these, wait, this is a 4. You can have at most 2 of those 3, so that means both of these have to be mines. Okay, that's what it was. It's 1, that gives me this, that cannot be now, and so we have this. That has a buddy already. Oh, there we go, okay. Only one of these can be, so that has to be 1, and that can't be 1, and now... Let's see, no... well, if this is here, then if that's there, it kills this, and that's not allowed, so goodbye. And therefore this, and therefore that, okay. This guy has a buddy. This guy has a buddy. This guy can't exist, and neither can that guy. Alright. Okay. You have a buddy. You have a buddy. This 5. Okay, so... No. What? Oh, 2? So one of those 2? It obviously can't be both. Okay. So, like, if this is... No. It's one of those, but okay. No. You can't be both of those. You also can't be both of those. So that one actually has to be. And if I were to kill these like that, actually it's completely fine. Is it? Yeah, because this is that, that is that, this is that. Alright, let's see this. That would be that, and kill this, forcing this. These would be gone, and force that, and then that would be dead. So this is an interesting idea, because that would kill both of those. thereby forcing this, thereby killing those, thereby forcing that. Okay, but it's not an issue either. This would kill that, which would force this, but now this needs a buddy, but it can't because, yeah, okay, so that's it. Got him. Alright. Okay. Okay, first of all, that's easy. Second of all, there's gotta be something to this stuff. Alright. So one of these, and therefore you need two of those. Obviously can't be all three. So hypothetically, if this is a thing, oh, the 3 would kill this and the 4 would kill that, so that's not allowed. Okay. Now, if this is a thing, it kills that, thereby forcing both of these, which would kill that, but this 3 would also kill that, so that's gone too. Alright, nice. Okay, that does this, that kills that, which forces this, which then kills that, which forces this, which does that, and now there's probably something with this. In particular, if this isn't one, then you got both of these, and then this happens, and then I guess you're stuck with that situation, right? But otherwise, then this is gone, you need one of that, so that's gone as well. Wait, hold up. Shouldn't that be marked that way? Yeah. So I guess that's the point. Okay. What does this do? Okay. Wait, what? No, no, no. This, though. Do that and this, then we kill these and force that, right? So, 1, 2. Okay. Nice. Alright, got him. Now to the M modulo. The remainder of the number of mines in the surrounding cells divided by 3. So, a 0 could have either 3 or 6 mines, because when you divide 3 or 6 by 3, your remainder you get a 0. A 1 could have 1, 4, or 7 mines, because those things, when you divide them by 3, you get a remainder of 1. And 2s can have 5 or 8 mines next to 5 or 8 mines next to them. Yeah. So each one has 3 possibilities out of the numbers, 0 through 9, or 0 through 8, which are the 9 possible numbers of mines that could be around a cell. The 0, 1, and 2 split them up into 3 groups. Okay, so in particular, these two ones together, right? This one will have to have something either 4 or 1 around it. But in particular, if this one is to have anything outside of the range of that one, it would need to be a multiple of 3. But there's only 2 spaces, so neither of them can be, right? Okay. Same with this 2, needs a multiple of 3 more than that 2, or the same amount, so in that zone there must be 0. Okay. This 1 can only have 1 because it can't have 4. This 0 could have potentially 3 if it wanted to, but it could also have 0. This 2 needs to have 2, so 2 out of these 3 have to be. And similarly, 2 out of these 3 have to be. But because this isn't a mine, then only one of these 3 can be. So for instance, like if this is a mine, then these are gone, and then these are both mines. And then there has to be 1 mine here. Oh, there has to be at least 1 mine here, which would make there be 2 mines in here. Which, okay, that doesn't really tell me much, does it? But like, let's say that this isn't a mine. Now these are gone, these have to be mines. That 1 would eliminate both of these. This 0 has 1, only space for 1 more, that's a contradiction, so we have all 3 of those are mines. Alright, got them. Okay, so this, oh yeah, okay. This can only have 1 more. If this is here, these are out, and that's in, and then that's in, and these are here, and this, that's actually consistent, but then that would have to do that. Okay. That's what I assumed? Yeah, okay. Okay, so then alternatively, then one of those two is, which means that one can't be, and now this one needs to have two like that, which means that's gone, and now these are gone as well, these are in, and therefore those, wait. But this is dead, that's a contradiction. Okay, so actually, all my markings are real. Okay. Nice. Next. Okay, this one and that two. There has to be one here, so there can't be one there. This two needs one here. Oh, that's 0. Okay. This one needs one. This one can't have all 4, so those are out. 0. Because of this needs to have 3, and therefore that's the case. And now there has to be one here, which means this 2 needs to have 3, which means like this, which means that 2 needs to have that. And okay. 0. There's ones here. These are gone. One of these has to be, so that means both of those have to be. That's already one outside there, so this 0 needs to have 3 outside of the range of that other 0, because it doesn't have 0 outside the range of that other 0. 2s. One of these two has to be, because of this 2, and therefore neither of those can be. Okay. Sure. There are 4 mines left. One of those 2 is dead. But for example, if this is here, it would kill all 3 of those, which is not allowed, so there has to be one here, and in fact both there, and then this happens, and there you go. Okay. 6 by 6. This one can't have 2 mines next to it, so this 0 has to be clear. That means that one is like that. This one has to have, well, this 2 has to have 2 out of these 3. This 0 needs 2 more. So like for example, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so potentially, So like if this isn't a mine, then both of these have to be, and then you have like a 0 or 3 there, which would force this, right? But if this is a mine, then exactly one of those has to be, which means only one of those 3 has to be, which means that's dead. Which, like, oh, that's not very useful, is it? Wait, this 2 already has one. I'm an idiot. Okay. Hold up. Okay, so that means there's at most 1 in these 3 squares. Which means there needs to be either 1... Okay. So like if this is a mine, then these are both dead. That means there needs to be 1 here, and then that's... No, 2 there, which actually is impossible, so goodbye. Which means there's 1 here, 1 here, and that means there can't be 1 there. Okay, cool. This guy does this, that does that. This 2 needs 1 more, whereas this 1, it cannot have 4 more, because that would make the 2 have 3 or 4, which is not a valid option for the 2. So nothing here, and oh, this 1 is just done. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This 0 needs 1 more. This 0 needs 2 more. Therefore, this and that. This 0, okay. This 1. This 0 needs 1 more here. This 1 can't have 4, therefore, so we have this. This 2 needs 1 there. This 2 needs that. 4 left, so only 1 is allowed to not be mine, and that would have to be this particular one. Okay. Goodbye. 2 here, that's a 1, so this is gone and that's a mine. Alright. 0, 0, so this happens. This 2, okay. This 1. In other words... Okay, let's say this is a mine. And both of these are mines, which would also force both of these to be mines. And now this 0 needs 2 more. So it would force this. This 1 now needs to have 4, so it would look like that. This 1 is now done with this 1, and that 2 overlaps so that this happens. Okay. Other way. Now these are gone, and that means these are gone. Now this one only has 1, but since this 0 would need 3, you can't have all 3 of these, and therefore that would have to be the mine, and these would have to be gone, but then in that case this is gone, and then this 2 is just done for. So actually, there's just no way, which means all of this stuff has to be what it is. Alright. Yep. This needs 2 more. That needs 1 more. That needs 1. There we go. Okay. Strange to reveal a clue that's already satisfied. But like everything around it's already revealed. Like why is that thing? Why is that not just a question mark? It doesn't give me any new information. Maybe for modes other than ultimate mode or something. So if this isn't 1, then neither of these are, and then that 2 has at most 4, which is no good. So 1, 2, 3. There. Okay. Yep. So I need 2 out of these 3, but that means this. Okay. Yep. Alright. Those 2 guarantees at least. Well, first of all that. Okay. Then this one needs 2 more, so this one, could it have all 4 here? No, it could not. And therefore this, and that, and that. This one, that one. Since this needs 1 more here, it can't have 1 there. Okay, and then this, and now... Okay, sure. Oh. So this is mine, and so is all of this, and that's gone, and that's gone. But this has 4, but it could have 3 more here if it wanted to, so I think that's all I get out of this one. Oh, strange, the numbers on here are exactly the same as the other thing. That would force this, and then this 0 would be dead, so yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, yep, alright, okay. Alright, this could not though, therefore these are all gone, okay. And so is that, okay, cool, got it. Alright, yep, okay. I can't have both of these, so that one has to be, and that no longer can be, and then, okay, clicky. This has 2, potential 3 more, this has 2, needs 2 more. Okay, so if this, if that were the case, then you'd need these 2, and then this would have 1 more here, which would satisfy the 0. Right. No, it wouldn't. You'd need this as well. Okay. Okay. Alternatively, if this was a mine, then one of those 2 would have to be, but then both of those would have to be, and then that would be gone. Nope. I miscalculated. Okay, so if this is a mine, this one actually has 4, so both of these are gone, and that means both of these are gone, and that means this 0 is dead, so that's actually not possible. And then this needs 1 more here, which means this needs these 2, and that. There we go. Okay. 4 out of 6 mines left. So, for example, if this isn't, then this can only have 1 more. That would kill 3 cells, so actually everything around the 0 has to be a mine. Okay, there we go. 0 and 1. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, this situation, there you go. 0 needs at least 2 more. This 2, okay, these ones. This square here, yeah, but... only at most one of these two can be. Therefore, if this isn't a mine, then neither is any of these, which is a problem. So actually, this has to be a mine. And that means this needs to have 1 in it, which means that one can't be. Alright. Okay, one of these two, one of those two. One has to be here, one has to be here, so one cannot be there. This needs to have 2 in here, so that's the third. This would be the third for that, so that can't be. Now, this needs to have 1 or 4 in here. But that means these 2 need to be, for this 0 to have a multiple of 3. This 2 has the 2, there we go, okay. Yes. Right, okay, sure, that works. Okay, there we go, and alright. Yep, okay. Right. This and that, so that's out. This needs 2 more. This will have to have 1, so this needs 2 there. Let's see, there needs to be, wait, what? Oh, this, oh, okay, I see. This would kill those, which would make, no, that's fine. Wait, what about this? This would kill these. Also killing that, thereby killing this, and then the 0's done for, so that's out, that's in, those are in. We need 1 of those 2. In particular, though, if those were 1, it would kill those, which would start those. Okay. This will, yeah, okay, so that, and then this. It has 2, needs 2 more. The 0 needs 1 here, which means both of these have to be actually, which kills those. And now this happens, and there you go. Alright, need 1 of these 2. 1 of these 2. This already has 1, so that has to be 1, and then... Okay, there are 8 mines left, so there's only 1 cell that can be not a mine. That cell is one of those 2, but it's also one of those 2, so it has to be the intersection of those 2, and therefore there we go. Alright. 8 by 8. Okay. Yep, alright. This, okay, this is 3, but, yeah, no, that's not a guarantee. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sure, yep, alright. Okay, nope, yes. Okay. This needs 2 more here. This needs exactly 1 more. So we have that going on. This needs 1 more, but that therefore needs 2 here, but that's not something I can deal with just yet. One of these has to be, and then one of those 2 has to be here, there. Okay. So, like, if this is mine... Wait, no, it just says 2 question marks, which means... Like, if I'm able to conclude that that's safe, it would conclude that that's a mine, which means that can't be the thing I'm able to conclude, because that would violate this, which... Hooray for meta-reasoning using ultimate mode. The information it provides can provide more information than... I mean, it helps you know what to look for, or what not to look for, in particular. Alright. One of these 3, so one of those 4? Or all of those 4, potentially. Now that would do this, but then it could be, oh jeez. This has to have exactly 1 here. This has to have exactly 2 there, then. There must be exactly 1 here. Okay. What does this 1 have to say? Oh, there must be one here, so that means 2 out of these 3 have to be, and that means those 2 can't be. There we go. Got them. Okay, this needs to have... Alright, so if this is a mine, that forces this to be a mine, and that forces that as well. Okay. Which is, like, possible. Okay. Yeah. These are gone, that's in, like, okay. Only 7. But 3 like that. I guess there's probably stuff I can get there too. But presumably, the other way of this will make a contradiction. So it seems. Like if this, then these are both gone. This needs to have 1 here. But which one is it? No, actually... Well, maybe that would force exactly 1 here, which means there'd be exactly 1 here. Ah, and then that 0 would be violated, so that actually is a contradiction. So... But not where I would have thought it would have appeared. But anyway, so there's going to be stuff here, right? So... This is either 3 or 0, which means as far as modulos go, that doesn't affect this 2 at all. So you need 2 of these 3, and then therefore that's 1. And now this 2 needs 1 of those 5, but that's... And maybe this would cause problems or something. You have this, and now this 0 needs 2 more, which would force that, I guess. Then there's 1 here, which means those 2 are gone, which means this is in. No, that's not a problem. Wait, what about this? That would do that. Oh, now this needs 2 out of 3 here. But this 2 would then need all 3 here, which is just like not allowed, so hello. Okay, that needs this and that, and now this needs 2 among those. So let's say this, that would force both of these, that would mean one of those is, which means those are out, which means that's in. This is out, obviously, under such a circumstance. Okay. Oh, what do you know? If this is here, there can only be 1 here, which means both of these need to be. But now this 2 requires that, yeah, there's no way. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Oh, there's 1 more. Oh, yeah, obviously. Okay. 6 out of 7 mines. The one that's gone is one of these 2, right? So everything outside of that is a mine. And now, yes. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that would just do that. This can't be all 3. Okay. This that could get. This can only have 1 among these 2, so that means this one has to have 1 there, and that one can't have 1 there. And if this has 1 here, then those 3 have to be, because this one needs to have 3 more than that one in order to both be a multiple of 3 apart, or to both, you know, have remainders of 3 or 1 after dividing by 3. Yeah, can you believe it? This is another math variant, as opposed to, well, I mean, comparing it to product, it's very little math, but... Alright, so this 2 requires that one of those, or that, like, either all 3 of those are, or none of them are, and then that means because of the 0, either all 3 of these are, or none of them are, which means these are both dead, right? Wait, yes. Okay. This needs to have one among those two, so that's gone, that's a mine, and therefore both of those are mines. And now, okay. Sure, alright. What are you? Oh? Ooh. So, yeah, okay. This has 4, it needs 1 more, and that means this needs 3, which are those 3, and that means these 3 are all or none, which means none of those are 2, that means that's in, that's here, that's there. There are now 6 out of 8 mines left, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this has less than 6 mines, it would have to have 3 mines, but 3 mines means 3 empty squares, and we only have 2 empty squares, which means all of these are mines. That's out. Here we are. There we go. Alright. You're here. Need 2. Yeah, okay. That's here. This. Okay. Sure. Need 1 of these 2, which means these are out. Okay. Alright, one of these 2 is, one of those 2 is. That one can't be. This needs 2 out of these, but this one says at most 1 of these 2, therefore this one, and also not that one, and therefore that one. And now this 2 needs, it can't be that, okay. This 0, this 2 says I can only have 1 more mine. This 0 says I need 2 more mines, so well, that's one of them, and that can't be, and now, that's it. What else could there be? This 1. So, like, if that's, no. This 2 can only have 1 more. Oh, which means it's not that. Okay. Cool. Now, okay. Sure. I'll take that. Alright. Needs 1 more for this 1 more for that 2. Only one of these 2 is, therefore that one is. That means this 2 needs 2 more here, which means this 1 needs 2 more in those areas. But this 0 is, those are all or none, which means, okay. But could all 5 of these be? 5 plus 2 is 7, which does work out for this, so yeah, it's possible. But this already has 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's something. Now this happens, and that happens. And now it's either all 3 of these or not those 3. But you can't have none of those 3 because that would, yeah, so this and that. Alright. 3 left. 2 of these 3 are, so that means 1 of the empties is here, 1 of the empties is there, and 1 of the empties is there. What this means is that these need to all be empty, so if these 2 empties overlap, then that's too many mines. So this needs to be a mine. Those are both empty. There we go. There we go. Was that 8 by 8? Yeah, alright. We did that in like 30 minutes. I guess that was a quick mode. Time for B, which is bridge in this one. We got 2 chains from left to right, and the chains got to be connected to each other and go from the left side to the right side, having only 1 in each column per chain. So that means there are 2 mines in each column. The chains are allowed to touch each other, but they're not allowed to like use the same block as part of each other. So there has to be exactly 2 mines per column. So this isn't really a problem. The problem is that one of these chains is missing a mine. Like you could add a mine there and that would be fine, or you could add a mine there and that would be fine. But like, okay. And if it's 7 by 7 or bigger, then it's 3 chains instead of 2. Alright. Yeah, this chain's disconnected. This chain doesn't make it to the other side. This chain has an extra one over here. Okay. Here we are. Okay. This 3. So, for example, if this isn't a mine, then both of these have to be like that. And then we have problems, right? Because now this chain has nowhere to go. Like, the 2 chains could be here, but then, like, they have to both continue, but only one can continue. So, like, that's a mine, right? Now, if this isn't one, then it'd need to be like this, But then this chain, oh, but the 2 would kill that, so yep, okay. Now this 2 can only have 1 more. So if this is a thing, then this 2 needs to have 1 more, but it obviously couldn't be that. Nor could it be that. Okay, so first of all, yeah, like that one can't be. Okay, that's interesting. This 3 already has 1 outside the range of the 2, so none of those can be. And then, well, okay, there's got to be 1 chain here, and it has to touch one of those 2, right? No, it doesn't. Because you could just have this, and then these would be gone, and then this chain would be like, ah, I'm over here now, and then it could, like, branch out from there. And this one can be like, oh, I could go whatever way I want. Yeah, see, all sorts of options. But I guess the point is the chain has to pass through here. That's like the only place for it. Yeah. Because like there has to be exactly 2 in each column, and well, there's only 2 spaces for mines. Yeah, okay. This 4. Alright, so this chain is gonna have 1 mine each in those spaces. This 4 needs another mine then, which would have to be the one here. So this chain has to come up this way, and now the ones below it can't be mines. The chain also cannot reach down to here anymore, so that can't be it either. So that finishes that chain up, right? Okay. And this just obviously has to be here. Okay, that does this, which means this goes up here. Now this forces that to be there, and that kills that, and there we go. Okay. Alright, so hypothetically, if this were not a mine, we would have problems, because this guy would be trapped. So, hello. Okay. If this guy wasn't a mine, technically that's allowed. We could do this. Oh, no, we couldn't, because now it'd be like this, and this 2 would have nothing. So, yep, you're a mine too. And that means, for example, if that isn't a mine, then the chains would both have to start here, which means the farthest they could go is that, and then this 2 would be starved. So actually that's 1. The other chain has to be down in this area. So that means if this chain were to go up to here, well, first of all, this chain has to go either there or there, which would be the second mine for this 2, so that's out regardless. Okay. This 3, this chain needs to go here to deal with this 3, so the chains do not overlap at all in this one, okay? 3, 4. Only one of these can be, so this 4 says that both of those have to be. That means that 3 is done, that 3 is done, this chain has to go here, this chain has to come up here, that's gone. This 4 needs that then, and then, yeah, okay, so the chain has to, yeah, okay. Alright, so this is possible, right? Do this, the chain goes like that, and it's fine. But like if that's not, then you have problems, right? So there you go. And then if that's not, then what happens? Okay, so I see the issue. Like if this is, then those would trap it, right? So no, not allowed. All right. Well, you can't have both of these, which means you need to have both of these, which means that needs to go there and that needs to go there. These are all out. These are out. That's out. This has to still come up this way. This would still have to come up that way because it has no other choice. That would go down here. This can't be. Okay. This has to have 1 here, which means this chain has to continue upward, which means this is gone. This forward still needs 1 more, but if this were it, it would kill those off, which would make the chain not work, so it can't be that, which means the chain has to go like this, and there we go. 6 by 6, still 2 chains. That would be impossible, obviously, so with that, because it would force that as 1 as well. That does this. This now has to come this way. That has to go there. Okay, this 2 needs 1 of those 2, so this chain cannot go up. What? What do you mean? Oh, because a different chain could have gone that way. Oh, jeez. Okay. Fair enough. Why am I drawing mode? Okay, here, there, this and that, and now this and that. Okay. So the point is, this 5 needs, what's it need? It needs 3 more mines. So if this went down here, then the 5 would be fine. You'd need those 2 and then one of those 2, right? However, if this were 1, which is the alternate scenario, right? Because the 2 needs 1 here, then this 5 could only have 2 more. Nope, so that's possible. Yeah, it could go like that, it could go like that, it could go like that. It can do everything. Okay, well, I guess the point is, if this is a mine, this chain would have to come down to the 5 as much as it possibly could. And then this would also have to be 1 so that one of those 2 could be. Oh, but I guess the point is, like, you can't have 1 up here, because now, like, the farthest down it can go is like that, and then these are all not mines in that case, and that's just, like, not enough. So, goodbye, you. Can this work? No. Can this work? I don't know. Not even close. Okay. So there's gotta be 1 here, so it can't be that. Alright, so if this is a thing, then that's gone. This 5, like, crosses over with that 1 like this. Wait, oops. Okay, let's say this is a thing, then it would have to go there, this 2 would kill it, and then it would be like, oh, I guess it could do that. And then this 5 would need another 1, so it would have to go like that to deal with the 2 as well. Then this would be, the farthest it could go is there, but this could go here, so that would be fine. But, yeah, I don't think, okay. Well, let's say this is a mine, right? Then both of these would have to be, obviously. Then I guess that would have to go up there to deal with the 2. These would be gone. So that would have to be, this one would now have to be in range of both the 5 and the 2 to make that work. Yeah, no, that's fine, I guess. So I guess let's do cases like this. So you have this, and then that's gone. Now this 5 needs 3 here, which means that one has to be the one that the 1 does. And then that can't, oh, that's done for. Okay, nice. Alright. Okay. So if this is a mine, for instance, then you need to be like that. If this is a mine, these are out, this 5 needs mines, then the 2 needs mines, yeah, okay. It looked like this. This is a mine. I assumed that, so if we assume that isn't, there's 2 other possibilities. One that this could be one, which would do this. Which now this 2 can't be dealt with, so actually we're kind of forced to have this situation, which means, yeah, okay. So I guess no matter what, that's not 1, and that always is 1. What else am I looking at? Oh, since one of these 2 has to be, right? Yeah. That means that can't be, because this one can't reach it either. Oh, this is gone. Okay. Okay, now, nope. let's get rid of the marking. Okay, this chain needs to come through here, and that's done. It needs to go here. This needs one more here, which means that can't be it. That does this. Okay, this needs to have one more here, which means this 3 cannot have anything more, and we have that, and now, okay. 3. Alright, there can be at most 2 here. So there's got to be at least 1 there, but there could be 2 there. Like if this is a mine, for instance, yeah, then that chain can't get to the 3. The other chain would only be able to hit the 3 twice, so goodbye. If this was a mine, it would force this chain to be coming from this way, which means it can't hit the 3, so once again, okay, vanilla reasoning. If this is the thing, it has to come from here, and then go out like this, and then this would have to be 1, and one of those 2 would have to be, so those would be dead. Both chains have to hit the 3 in some fashion, that's the point. And I think what this means, if I'm right about this, which, let's look at the facts here. Would mean if this is it, that's gone, this is now in. The point is now that the other chain has to hit the 3 twice, so basically it's second, yeah, it has to be like that or that, which means none of these can be. And what else could it be? Oh, yeah, the chain can't go there because it wouldn't be able to continue if it were there. Okay, and if that's gone, then this is in, which would make that a thing, which would do that, and now that has to be, and in fact, if this isn't 1, then it's all over, so that has to be. So now we're looking at this. This chain has to hit the 3, this has to go this way. This 3 is done, this cannot go down, it could have reached there, okay. These, those, and that. This, therefore, okay. This 2 says, well, if this chain starts up here, for instance, well, then this 2 is done for. So, chain got to start down here, and that can't be it. This has to go to one of these, so it could either go like that. Oh, but the point is it can't go there now. Okay, yeah, alright. This is gone, that's in, this is over here, this has to come up here. This already goes up this way, so this has to go that way. This can only provide 1 more, so this has to do at least 1 more there, which, okay, obviously it can't go down here. It also can't go down here, because if we went here and then there, then this 5 would only have at most 4, so that's impossible. That does this has to go there now, this does 1 more there, which means this one can't do another one there, which means that has to go there. This goes like that, here we go, this has to go in one of those places, there we go, alright. 2. So, for example, if that isn't 1, then we have a problem, right? So, there. Furthermore, for example, if this is a thing, then this 2 is just done for, because you can only have 1, yeah, so nothing here. This has to go up here, and if this goes like that to reach that, then this 2 is still dead, so can't be that. Okay, so... Okay, first of all, vanilla reasoning, alright, okay. So now... This has to come through here, so if this is a mine, both of these are dead, and that's just not possible. Okay, if this is a mine, then it has to go like that, and then that has to be there, and then it has to go... Well, this chain has to go up through here, obviously, okay. Also, no chain is able to reach this location, so there we go. This can only have 1 here, which means it can't be that, which means that isn't, which means that's gone. This has to... well, it could go like that. Okay, so let's say this, then that's gone, that's also gone, that means that's in, this has to be like that then. Now this 1, plenty of options, but I guess that can't be it because it would kill everything around it, so there you go. Otherwise, we have this situation. This one needs a buddy. Okay. It would have to go up here, so that can't be. Okay, so that's not it, and that is. Alright. So my alternative hypothesis is this. This needs 3, which means the chain kind of has to go that way. You also can't go up here, which means this has to come down here or there. But this 3 requires that... Okay, so this has to be? Right? Because if it isn't, then this 1... Yeah. And that means that has to be for that to connect up. So these are all gone. So that could go like that or like that to complete the chain. Either way works with everything down there, so that's like kind of a dead end. Okay, obviously you can't have that. You also, well, could you do this? Yeah, you could. But you could also do that or that. So, what? Well, there's just a 0 chill in there. Okay, I don't know when that got there, but alright. I guess we take those. This is gone. That has to come up this way. That kills that, and then has to go that way. Alright. 7 by 7. 3 chains now. Okay, that's 6. Can only have 1 that isn't. So 2 of the chains have to pass through here. And you can't have all 3 of those be. So, but other than that, like, alright. Yeah, because there has to be 1 chain by this 3. So both the chains are down here. The other chain has to be inside the 3. So those are gone. This chain also... Yeah, you have to have this. Okay. This cannot go downward, and this can't reach that upward, so that can't be reached. This 5 needs to have 1 chain go through the bottom, the other chain go through the top, maybe? I mean, for example, if this isn't 1, then neither of these can be, and the 5's just done for. So, like, that has to go in there, and the only way for that to continue is this way. So one of these 2 has to be, well, that could easily do that, though. Okay. So, it could be 1 or both of those. Yeah, because you have the option of, like, doing this one, and then, like, that, or something. But I guess, no, okay. But if that isn't a mine, then only 1 of those 2 can be, so it's over. So you need that. And if that's the case, this chain could reach anywhere it wanted to. Which means I can't eliminate anything from that column. Now if this isn't 1, then we'd have to go like this. Oh, I know. If this is 1, then there can only be 1 there, so it can't be that. Alright, cool. Oh, hello. That's nice. Okay, so this can't go that way. But this, well, it could have that there, couldn't it? So if this isn't 1, then you have this situation. Right, then that's gone, and this goes up here. Okay, but now, like, these are still gone, right? But otherwise, you have this. Which now means this chain has to go up, because this chain's going to cover the 5th spot there. But that also means that this is gone, and so are... What? Hold on. What? Oh, no, this could go... Oh, this would actually have to go here. So it would be... So it's this one that it can't reach. Okay. Okay, with this 3... would force that in that case. Okay. Which also means this. But this one would have to go to one of those, so that's gone. That's 2, then under those circumstances it would have to be like that, and these would both be out. But that means no matter what, this is out. Okay, if this is a 1, that's gone, and that means this. But obviously this 2 has to have one of these, so no matter what, those are going to be gone. Okay, now under these circumstances, this would be gone. Okay, so no matter what, that can't be, which means that is, and now this has to continue only that way, and then it has to continue that way as well. Okay. Under these circumstances, this would have to go here then. Oh yeah, this has, okay. Alright, that means that this has to go downward, and this has to go over there, which means this cannot be because of 5, which means that's in, which means that's out, which means that's in. This has to come down here, and there we go, okay. Just erase all of this, this 3 says that, and then there we go, alright. I guess I can do one more, okay. I'm only at 7 by 7, okay. Yeah, got 3 minutes left. Alright, this 4 says that 2 of the chains have to hit 2 squares each. Right, yeah. This 5 needs 2 chains to pass through it. This 3 needs 2 chains to pass through it. This 1 needs 1 chain to pass through it. So in particular, like if this, no. Okay, first of all, yeah, obviously. Okay. This has to continue that way. This can go to one of those 2 places. It could be both, though. Okay. But for example, if this isn't a mine, and like all 3 of these have to be, yeah, and there's no way. Wait, no. Yeah, there is. There's a way. Be like this, and then this would be one of those 2, which means this can only have one of those 2, something like that. They reach the 4 just fine, like no problems. Okay. But I guess the point is, if this is a mine, then this 5, I think, should have issues. Because, yeah, now there's 2 chains up here that just, like, cannot reach the 5, and the 5 needs at least 2 chains to pass through, so, yep, okay. Alright. So one of the chain will hit the 5 3 times, the other chain will have to hit the 5 2 times. If it's hitting the 5 2 times up here, it can hit the 4 only 1 time down here. And in that case, this 4 needs 1 to be in one of those 2, which means this chain cannot be there. Yep, okay. Obviously, if this isn't 1, you get that situation, so like rip that, okay. And if that's passing through here, then it can't be there, and now this has to go to one of those 2, which means it can't go here, and if a chain from below comes up here, which actually it can do just fine, so nope, okay. But I guess the point is, at this point, this can't be here, because, well, actually, could it? Could we have something like this happen? And then this, like, go back down this way, and then this go like that or something, and then, or like that, more like, and then this would have to go through here like that. But I guess the point is, okay, can that not be a mine? Like, no. There's no way for it to not be a mine. What? hold up, like what even? Oh, you'd have to go like this. Well, yeah, okay. So that is possible. Alright. Fair enough. But like, what about this, huh? Then you'd need 2 here. No, you wouldn't. You could easily go like that instead, and it'd be fine. Well, not like that, like that. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this situation. That would do this again, right? This one would need to go like this. Yeah, you could easily do that, like that or something. Or even that if you want to. Okay. No, that's not it. What about this? That would force this to happen. This chain goes here. This chain would cover that, so this chain would be forced to go there. Then it would just do this. Or even that if it had to. This chain, yeah, no, so this is out. But like, okay. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. I don't know about this one. You know, I know that can happen. What about like this though? Oh, I think I already determined that it's possible because you could just have. Oh, you have to hold on. If this happens, then this chain would only hit the 4 once. Any other chain could only possibly hit the 4 twice, which means there'd have to be some other chain that would hit the 4 once. It would have to be from above? Oh. In particular, oh no. So what would happen is you'd have to do something like this. Yeah. Okay. And then these could go wherever they need to go. Yeah. Would a similar problem happen like this? Yeah, but then that's gone. Okay. So I think, yeah, okay. No, okay. Well, this is just not possible, so, okay. And I guess that as well. Okay, that's what it was. Alright. Okay, so, at most one of those two can be. Which means we need 2 of those 3. Which means this chain has to. Or does it? Is it possible? Well, okay, if this is here, then you can't have all 3. Okay, so that's gone. Which means, what does it mean? If this isn't one, both of these have to be. You get this, but then that would have to be, and oh no, it's fine. Okay. Alright, if this was also one, what would happen? You could just do this, and then this could reach here. Yep, okay. Jeez. Alright, so one of these two is, 2 of those 3 are. There has to be. I mean, my idea is like, okay, if this is here, then you need both of these, right? This chain would have to reach that one, this would have to come down here, this would have to go down there. This would then have to continue, this would have nowhere to go. So, that's impossible, that's forced. Alright. So is it possible for no chains to go down here now? Then you'd need... Ah, no. What? Is it? Hold on. No, it's still possible. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my. Wait, but this would force this, and then... No, that's not forced, but... Right? Yeah. So this chain would need to reach that one, so we'd have to do that. That already has 3. Oh, but then you would need... Oh, no, that hits that, which means... Yeah, I mean, you'd obviously need that. And that would be gone. Did I? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. In other words, if this is one, that would kill both of these. This chain would have nowhere to go. So, goodbye. Hello. Alright. This obviously goes to one of those two. Okay, so I got that. I don't know. What other thing did I get other than that 5? Well, I think at this point... no, that's still possible. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because... Yes, okay. Alright. Okay, so that... Yeah. Alright. Now is this possible? What would you have to do? You have to do this. This would go... Oh, hello. That's important. Okay. Alright. This chain can only continue that way. Okay, that's here. Okay, cool. That does a lot for me, I think. Alright, that too. Oh, nice. Okay. This... No, okay. Well, this has 2 chains up here. Yeah, no, this has to continue like that. Okay. And that means that? Alright. Okay. Alright, well, gone a bit over time, huh? But, you know, okay, it happens. Alright, so that's it for today. Yep. Thanks for watching. Void out.